What's up, guys? So I'm out and about today, actually close to my house, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about the JB4 finally. So I've had the JB4 for right around a month, and I was gonna originally do this video and do it, I want to say, about a week after I got it, to kind of give you my review. But then I realized that a week wasn't going to be enough time, so I wanted to go ahead and get some time to really see what the JB4 was going to be like for me on a daily basis, because I do daily the car, and then also wanted to go ahead and see what the quirks and features were of it. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do today. So let's go ahead and get into the review of the JB4. So the first thing was the installation. So if you guys watched the other video, I'll go ahead and link it above. The installation of this was actually really easy. I went through and looked at the instructions that were actually a forum post and said, okay, I'll go ahead and tackle it. It was real easy. All I had to do was find the sensor that goes to the cold pipe, and then the sensor that goes to the intake manifold, and plug those in, and I was good to go. I also needed to run the wire that went from the OBD to the JB4. So that was actually pretty easy. I went through and ran it through the grommet that the Veloster N has for the hood pop. So I went ahead and used that and ran it through, hit all my cables, and that was it. Now, the last thing that I went ahead and did for the installation was to run the wire for the fuel management, or the fuel wire. So that one's the one that will splice in if you don't get the adapter over into the stock, where the stock O2 sensor plugs in. So I went ahead and got the adapter and teed into that, so I don't have to go ahead and mess with any of the factory wiring. So that was the entire installation there. The next thing was going to be the first drive. So how was it going to do on its first drive? And the cool thing about the JB4 is that it will turn on and automatically go into map 1, which is their safest map to run besides running map 0, which is stock. So map 1 is for cars that are running 91 out here in Cali. We only have 91. There's people that say, go ahead and do a blend of 91 and the 85. Just do that. I don't want to mess with that, so I'm not doing that at all. Turned it on, and actually exactly what I expected. Now, the JB4 does come with a ton of different maps. It comes with about 7-8 maps. And it'll give you a description of anything from 91, 93, there's a map for E85, there's a valet map. It's got a ton of options, so that's what I loved. But also, it's reliable. Everybody that I talked to said that they had no issues with the JB4. Now, I had one issue, but it was not related to the JB4. It was actually related to an install that was done on the car, and it's an install that I did was for the intercooler. Coupling wasn't as tight as it should have been. So I was getting a weird noise when I was really just hammering down on the accelerator. So power. Again, I've only ran it on map 1. And honestly, I can feel the power difference. So I max out right now at 21 pounds of boost. And that's plenty. I honestly don't need more. I don't need to go to any other maps. That is fine for me. It's reliable power. It's safe power. When all the bolt-ons I have, plenty. I'm happy with it. So I love it. Gas. Now, there's some tunes out there that are going to tell you, oh, you get better gas mileage, this and that. I myself don't believe that. I mean, how are you going to add power and not use more gas? So I've actually noticed that on mine, when I'm not, wide open throttle, or I'm not, just hooning around, actually I get the same gas mileage that I was getting without my tune, which is great. I can actually fill up my tank and make it a whole week going to work and back. So that's plenty for me. I'm happy with that. Of course, when I want to do spirited drives, then yes, it does waste a little bit more gas, but it's miles per gallon, right? So that's what we're looking at there as far as power goes, and as far as the gas mileage goes with the car. Now, will I go ahead and take a look at another map and maybe do map 2 or such? I don't have 93 octane out here. Maybe some of you guys that are running the JB4 that have more experience with it, that might be in my situation where all you can get is 91, can give me some pointers down in the comments below. That'd be great. And kind of go from there. And before I go into the next one, if you guys can please go ahead and smash that like button. It helps me out a lot more than you know. It helps with YouTube algorithms, so that way they can see that you like the video and maybe somebody else will as well. Now, the JB4 does come with a companion app. You do have to pay for the app. It's a one-time purchase, but it gives you a lot. You're able to go ahead and change your maps right from within the application itself. You're able to go ahead and see different portions of the vehicle. So I have it set up to see air fuel ratio, pedal percentage, boost, of course. I got water temp, and map is another one that I have on there. So I get to see all of that, and I love that because I don't have to run any other types of gauges or anything like that on the car itself. Now, am I going to keep the JB4 in the long run? I am. I'm going to go ahead and run it for at least a year. I don't know as of yet what plans I have for it. Maybe down the road I'll go bigger turbo, or who knows. But as of now, I know that the JB4 can handle any mods that I put into it as of right now, even water meth injection. And I'm happy with it. I'm extremely happy with it. I love the way that the car performs. It's reliable power. It's linear power. It's great. So if you have any questions on it, if you think on the fence of getting it or don't know if you should, any questions that you have that I didn't talk about here, go ahead and drop me a line down there in the comments section, and I'll make sure to go ahead and answer that for you. But I honestly recommend it. I recommend getting the Bluetooth module, unless if you're one of those people that are going to be tying it into your computer and such, because on the Bluetooth version you can still get your logs, so you can data log and get your logs through there. And cool thing about that, actually, on a side note, is that if you go on the N54 forum and you post your log there, once you grab it from the JB4 will actually read it and make sure that everything's golden, depending on your mods and such, so all of that stuff. And it's got a lot of support from the community, so definitely go ahead and check that out. So let me know if you guys are getting the JB4, if you already have it, if you have a different kind of tune, what do you like about that other tune, and let me know what else you want to see out of this car, what else you want to see out of these videos, because I do want to do them consistently, maybe at least once a week or something like that. So let me know. I'm gonna let you guys really guide me on what I do. I'm thinking of possibly doing a Patreon page. Don't know if you guys would go ahead and support. Let me know down below if you guys would support as well. And also, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it particular or specific to the Veloster N, but I am going to do a giveaway. And that'll be at 1,000 subscribers for YouTube. We're almost there. We're at 860 right now, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that's been watching my videos. If you guys have been there since day one, or if you guys have just joined, I appreciate you watching my content. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you think of my videos. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that like button and share this with your friends. Get them to subscribe, so that way we can do a giveaway. And if my channel keeps growing, I'm gonna set different goals, and at those goals we're gonna go ahead and do another giveaway and another giveaway. So I'll be excited to go ahead and do that. And I might have a different series coming up, a little different, but you'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.